So he's arrived. Got the keys. Good morning, Matthew. How are you? Hi. So, Matthew, you arrived yesterday and the parents were away. We were out shopping. We were shopping for today. Getting food and getting a card and some paper. I already got the present. So, I'm really sorry, Matt. Okay, Matthew. Because our driveway is not very good. I think this has still got the lip. It's the next one.
That's okay. We can go for a stroll.
Yeah.
Could you come forward? Good morning. How are you? Yeah, looks very nice. I like this. Can I have this shirt?
No, Dad, you
I can give you a
can't.
little tatty old t-shirt in the place.
No, no, no. Come on, come. So Dad's wearing his funny little hat, Matthew. You can hear your old bus. Now we haven't got our van today, Matthew, because it's getting some electrical work done and they're having great difficulty diagnosing what the problem is. So sadly, it's been away for a week.
But happily we can come through this way.
That's right. I mean, we can actually get you through this section. Dad's brought out some garden bags, I think.
That's right.
Okay, so coming through the gate.
Can you carry these, my friend? Hands up.
Get your hand in, Matthew.
In. Hand in. Right hand in. This is the dishwasher hand.
That's right. Well done, Matt. He's definitely got his elbow out of the way, which is good. It's a bit narrow coming through there, isn't it, Matt?
Oh, you have to come in this way for a while.
Then you have to come past the air conditioner. And there we are. We have some kangaroo paw and some of our bulbs have come up and flowering. So anyway, let's get past the air conditioner because that causes.
Chilly there.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly there.
Very nice in summer. It's the opposite in summer.
There we are.
That's right.
We've got some more
These are
flowers.
irises, are they?
I don't really know what they are actually. I think they are some sort of bulb. So this plant isn't looking very healthy at the moment, Matthew, but maybe it prefers the summer. We should get, maybe do some fertilising, Stephen. So I put the meat on, Matthew, because that takes a long way to cook, but you can come and help me with the other parts of the cooking. So, are we going to film you coming through the door? Okay, well, so we've just found a spot to put the GoPro where it can film us, and Matthew's got his wings in. He still needs to be hoiked back in his chair, but we'll wait for Dad to help with that. Now I'm going to go and get, got my phone in my pocket, and I'm going to go and get your clothes protectors for lunch. Go away, Brenda. Go away, not ready yet. There we are.
heard some merriment going on here.
Oh, well, I went down to get the clothes protectors and the robot came out and was trying to get involved. And I had to tell him it's not time yet.
It's good to see Mum getting in on the act.
Okay, we found a spot for the GoPro, Stephen. Really good. Let me just see
Very good.
what it's looking at, Matthew. Ah, yes, working well. We're in linear mode, Matthew, what I think, but even so, it's still pretty wide angle, isn't it? So, I'll tell you about the meal. Come down a bit. Okay, so we're having, we've got some nice diced steak, and that's in with some onions, spring onions, capsicum, curry powder, vegetable powder for stock. What else? And some garlic. So that's lovely flavoursome meal, and that should be cooked, because we're aiming for 12:30, Matthew, but you know how things, when we do them in this pot, which is called the Instant Pot, but they always take a lot longer, don't they? And so I was thinking we do lots of potato and sweet potato and carrot and mash them up together. And then we just need to do green beans. So it's a very simple meal. Our birthday cake is a Sara Lee chocolate cake. So we're not actually baking the cake today, but we all three of us really love this cake. It's very fresh and you can refreeze it, so it works out well. And then, Matthew, we've got a little happy birthday sign that will stick on the top of the cake. And we've got some candles, but we're not going to blow them out because of the coronavirus. So these days, you don't blow out the candles on a birthday cake. But we'll stick them in anyway because they look pretty. So we'll leave that in the freezer for now. I think we'll get it out when it's closer to time for our meal. So that's what we've got, and so we could start doing the veggies now if you like. Shall we start doing the veggies, and we'll do them in a saucepan. We need something quite large, I think. Might get the big pot from up the top here. This is nice because it's got the glass lid and I can see what's going on in the pot. Something nice thing to hold that. So we'll do a fair bit of the mash, Matthew, and either we'll have leftovers or you'll be able to have seconds. We've got some carrots. I think we've got an old carrot here. Yes, we have. And maybe 2 carrots. Make up a nice big dish of mash. And we need one of these bags free, don't we, for the cutting, for the scraping. Yesterday, Matthew, when you arrived and we weren't even here, and Dad had a rehearsal in the afternoon. So you know how sometimes you've arrived and it's the wrong day, but Mum and Dad are home, so it doesn't matter. Well, it sort of mattered yesterday because Dad already had something on in the afternoon. He's joining a new choir and they meet on Saturday afternoon. So, and And I'm not sure what's happening with your program and how we're going to fund you coming home for lunch. But at the moment, what we're planning is the next time to come home is in 2 weeks' time. So, on Sunday. And then we'll see how we go after that, whether we can go weekly or whether we can stay at fortnightly. Just depends. Glenda and the others have a very complicated system to work out, so that's why it's taking a bit of time. They knew it would be tricky, but they had to wait until everyone had their funding set up. I've still got something I need to do, Matthew, and that's to sign a form and send it off. And then, in a couple of weeks' time, you and I are having a therapy meeting with Danielle at your house. So I'll have to get up early to get over to your place by 9:30 on that day. Did you have a look at the videos from when we were away, Matthew? I've actually taken one down because I'm redoing it, but there are 2 there already of the first part of the trip, and then I'm doing some more work on the one where we go out to Lake Ballard and see all the funny statues. And then what else? And then we've got the final one is the things we saw and did on the way up to Leonora, across to Mount Magnet, and then coming home. And in addition, I will be processing this video, won't I? So, putting in the titles, finding the music, trying to make it fun. Well, it's fun having you over, isn't it? It's nice having a birthday party. We have a birthday party in autumn, and that's yours, birthday party. And we have a birthday party in winter, and that's for Stephen. And then we have another birthday in spring, which is for me. So, and Williams is in winter as well, isn't it? So we'll have a look at your Facebook in a minute. You should have your phone on you, or your iPad, or even both. We'll check things out. So let's put a little bit of salt in there. Not too much. And then maybe, we'll add the herbs later, I think. They'll get a bit lost if we put them in now. But we might put some spring onions in. That'll make it the flavour really nice. Okay. Oops, I don't think it was recording before, Matthew. So we've just had a look at all Matthew's social media, and we've posted some photos to his phone, but it still needs a lot of charging, so we have to wait on that. But we're keeping an eye on the cooking. And what's the time now, Matthew? It's 11:47. So we hope to be able to eat by about 12:15 or 12:30. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, I think what we ought to do, Matthew, is get the cake out, and while it's frozen, I'll cut off a piece that we're going to have for lunch. So we've got this lovely little plate that used to belong to Stephen's mum. So you might remember her, Matthew. Her step-grandmother. Okay. It's upside down. If we try to take this off when it's defrosted, Matthew, we'll get all icing up here. So I think that we should cut off half to use as our cake today. There we go. And pop the rest back in the freezer. So I expect when they make this cake, Matthew, they make a huge one and then cut it into bits. Okay. Do you think that's going to be enough? If it's not, we can always get some more out. And then we've got this happy birthday sign I'm going to put on it. You have to turn it around that way to be able to fit the sign on. Okay, and then a couple of candles. So do you think Dad would like red candles? They have spots on candles. They got little things to stand in? No, they're set to stand in the cake. Funny, doesn't it? So maybe we'll put another one in the front here. Okay, here we are. Happy birthday, and just a few candles for Pretty. So where should we put that? Put it over there on the shelf, you see? All ready for later. save these candles for next year when it's your birthday. GoPro, stop recording. Have to be in the front. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, so here it is. We are, Matthew and I, just waiting for the next stage of the cooking when we need to mash the potatoes and put on the beans. So, and we just had to re-watch the video on how to open the battery door in order to be able to do that, to change the battery, because we'd run out of battery. Okay, GoPro, stop recording. So first of all, we're going to check the veggies and see if they're cooked. Yep, everything's cooked. So, what we need is a strainer. I might use this one because this is nice and big, Matthew. So we need butter and milk and some parsley. And we need green beans. So what I might do is I might put the butter in there, Matthew, to melt a bit. There we are. And we've got frozen beans today. Nothing there. And a smidge of salt, not too much. And then we just put it in the microwave, don't we? For 5 minutes, Matthew. It's rather a lot. Okay. Now we need the down in here, I think, masher. There we are, our meal's cooked. Shall we have the wish? hard, Matthew. So what we're going to need to do is do them here.
Here, open door. Matthew, take lemon. Sweeten a bit. How long are they going?
We're going well. We just ran into a... So they'll keep working. Don't want to mash them too much, Matthew. I'll get yours soft again in a minute, Matthew. But this is just... Okay. Push the big bits down. What we'll do, Matthew, okay, that's quite a beautiful consistency, Matthew. Just pop that in there. Okay, so your plate is usually the middle one. So just a little bit for Stephen and me, and then all for you. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so let's switch that off. We'll have a look what's in here. Nice. So, another spoon. then we want beans now. Let's see those beans. Are they cooked? Banging around here, Matthew. We didn't set the table. We'll do that in a moment. Ah yes, they're fine. Good. So lots of greens, Matthew. Okay, looking good. I find this difficult to get off, Matthew. Might have to ask for help from Dad. Okay, so where's the spoon for this one? Yeah. That's looking good. Now, what I'll do is I will set up Dad and I, and but we might need to heat ours up a bit by the time we eat. We might even need to heat yours up a bit. That's Dad. GoPro, stop recording. The GoPro is set to pick up my voice, and when I said we'll give the GoPro a rest, it turned on. So there you are. And okay, so let's set the table, Matthew. Okay, spoons for Mum and Dad. Spoons for Matthew. I think it's that sort of meal, Matthew. Dad's got his glass already. having a drink of water this morning. And then, so I need a glass as well. So bring the meals down. So here are our meals, but they might need reheating. So what we need to do now, Matthew, is now I'm behind the camera, so we'll just swing it around because we've got Matthew almost ready in position, but we'll probably need to reposition him in his chair. And then I just want to
Hello guys, just cleaning up.
sorting out of his head. We won't necessarily use all of the footage maybe. If it gets a bit boring, I'll make the clip shorter. In the recycling bin, of course, Matthew. And then we'll do about this a bit.
Not too bad outside.
Want to switch off the air conditioner because I feel it's quite warm.
Yes.
Matthew will feel quite warm as well.
Oh, yum. That looks pretty good, eh? Pretty good for a birthday bash. It goes like that in your house, maybe. One of your carers goes like this. Look at this. Excuse me. I do that now. I go to see what Monsieur is up to. Your friend. That tucker's here. It's cracking on it. Up with her.
Stephen, I also want to shift get Matthew sitting up properly. Sweet.
You want to do that now before I change?
Yeah, maybe. Let's. Okay, Matthew, coming back.
Dentist chair.
Just a moment.
Ready?
GoPro, stop recording.
Get this man's ear off. Dentist chair. Up we go now.
Okay.
Up and down and round and about. Here we go now, sir. Dentist, open up there. Open up that schnozzle.
There we go. One. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Put his arm in there. Might have blocked it a bit.
shall we try another one? Hang on, let's bring this hand up.
No, I don't know if you can.
Well, you can with time. You have to allow about a minute. So we're going to move this hand up a bit out of the way.
I'm going to
If
move
possible.
my other hand out of the way.
Just-
We did get you up, didn't we, Matthew?
Hang on. There we are. It's coming very, very nicely. Coming very, very nicely. Well done,
I
son.
know that hurts, Matthew. So.
No, it's very loose.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's better.
Oh, yes.
That's it.
We don't want this pressing down on your tummy when you're trying to eat, Matthew, do we?
Well, not too much.
Okay, so
Oh.
back up again.
That was exciting.
Wow, you are sitting up very nicely, Matthew. Look at that.
Ready for tucker. Good tucker
Just
tonight, I
come up a
believe.
little bit closer to the table. So we'll eat our lunch, Matthew, and then we'll have the cake and sing happy birthday and have presents, okay? Presents and cards. So here we are. So that's your first clothes protector. And then your second clothes protector. I think your food will be just the right temperature, Matthew. So, GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. So we've made a decision that we won't have light up the candles today, but we just put them on because it is a birthday cake.
Now there's 3 or 4 there.
3.
3. So what do they signify? How do you take 3 numbers and add up to 77?
I don't know.
You go to 76, which is 38. So 2 times 38 plus 1.
We weren't really thinking of that. We just didn't want to.
So this one here represents 38 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you need 2 lots of these. This represents 38 years. So 2 lots of that is 76 plus, and this represents 1 year. And so that makes 77. And now I can go into that program called Numbers and Letters.
Okay. So now we need to get Dad a knife to cut the cake.
At least a knife. I'll also need a spoon in which to bite into it.
Okay. Well, that's right, because you and I haven't got spoons. Matthew's got his spoon already. Do you want a teaspoon, Stephen?
Yes. Makes it last a little bit longer.
So here we are. We've got our little glass dishes, Matthew. But we're going to sing you happy birthday when you cut the cake. So you can take out the happy birthday sign.
Okay. Up and over to the bowler.
Mm-hmm.
And then how do I cut this?
Okay, just put the knife in and we'll sing happy birthday.
All right, so this is putting the knife in. Ooh,
Okay.
what's that?
Matthew, we have to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday
To me, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Stephen. Happy birthday to me. Hip hip hooray!
Hooray! Come
Hip
on,
hip.
you can do the hoorays.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! 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 Okay, now we cut it. Ooh, cut it. Ooh, and then this bit here can be cut into 3.
Or 2 maybe. Okay, GoPro is recording. Okay, we're back to recording. We've got both the boys are in the video, and I shall sit down as well because we have the presents.
Ooh.
So
I am present for my present,
okay,
and I shall be present.
okay.
for it.
Oops, it started to unravel a bit.
Okay, so do we do the cards first?
Yes. I think
All
this
right.
is the one from Auntie Marie and family.
Okay. So it's wishing you a birthday that's full of fun and adventure. Well, oh, we've got scratchies. So we'll have a go at that
We
in a
might
moment.
need some money, Matthew.
That's right.
I bet Glenn went and helped to buy those.
And then we've got the second card. And it says Dad. And it's, Dear Dad, I hope you have the best day today. Happy birthday, have a great day. I love you lots. Love from your superstar son. Who could that be? Monsieur Carlyle. Thank you.
Oh, look, it's got a racing car, Stephen.
It has.
Mind you, Dad does have a red car, doesn't he? The Subaru's Dad's car, and it's a lovely red colour.
Thank you for that. So we'll put that there.
Mm-hmm.
And now we've got, oh, I wonder who this is from. Who could this be from, I wonder? It says, for my husband. Oh, that's a pretty good clue, isn't it? And it says, to Stephen, you make me so happy, my heart feels lighter than air. Goodness me, don't float away, my dear. Happy birthday with lots of love from Susie. Oh, thank you, my dear.
And you have to read the front as well.
Oh, yes. For my husband, being with you is my favourite thing to do. Oh.
It just said all the things that I wanted a card to say, Matthew. I was very
That's right.
fortunate to find that one.
Well, we're having a very nice time these past weeks because we go off in the van sometimes, and also we
We go for nice walks.
walk, and we have we pay host to a certain young man from time to time.
We have you come over for meals, Matthew.
So how good is that?
That makes us very happy.
Now.
Okay, so this is the present from us, from you and me, Matthew.
Oh,
You
What
don't
can
even
it
know
be?
what it is, because
I don't know what it is.
I could have actually wrapped it when Dad was out working, but I didn't know he would be doing it.
That's right. Here we go now. One. Hey, look at that. Look at that, Matt. I won't be...
You won't be envious of Matthew's shirt now.
That's right. And, oh, nice long sleeves for this time of the year.
It's long enough for you.
What does it say?
I've got this. I've got the labels and everything. If you stand up, let's get Dad to stand up, measure it
Okay.
against his body. See if it's going to be. No, that's not where it'll sit though, because you've got to come up onto the shoulders. Okay, so if you have a look, Stephen, do you think that's long enough there?
I think so. I guess the alternative is medium. Is it small, medium and large? Is that
Yeah.
how they do it?
All your other shirts are small, because I checked that.
Uh-huh.
And it has got a little like pleat in the back.
Oh, that's a little bit of style, isn't it?
And although it's silky, it's actually pure merino wool.
Wow.
So
Great. All right. That should look pretty good, Matt. When I come over to see you, you won't be, what's the word, putting me in the shade anymore. I'll be able to stand beside you.
So I've got,
With
I've got all the
pride.
labels in case it doesn't fit, isn't quite the right fit, Stephen.
All right, so well, I guess we have to try it on at another time.
Yes. So
Thank you
we
very
don't,
much,
we don't want him
guys.
stripping off on camera, do we, Matthew?
No, thank you.
Okay, and we can save this paper, Matthew, because it's really nice.
That's right.
That might do for my birthday present. I suppose
Well,
you
for
and Dad.
all presents from now on.
And your birthday present in next March. So
All the presents will have to get smaller or stay the same size.
that's right. So you can't get any bigger than this paper.
Still.
table.
A pearl necklace or the keys to a BMW would easily be wrapped up in that.
This one is just pulling a little bit of the paper off, Matthew, but I don't think it's a problem because it's on the edge. So it'll be wrapped up. Okay.
$25 or $50 symbol in any of the bonus panels to win that prize instantly. Okay, so I guess you scratch here. Winning numbers. Your numbers, okay. So you've got to scratch here first to get the numbers. So we've got, the numbers are 58. Was this a number here? Let's have a look. No. The numbers are 58, 31, 47 and 18. Win up to 18 chances to win. How did they get that? Anyway, here we go.
We've got little coughs as well, Matthew. I don't think we've got coronavirus though.
So Glenn does this a lot, I guess.
No.
But every now and then.
Once a week.
Okay, here we go. So a 34, no. A 32, no. 16, no. 59, no. 39, no. Now what would that mean? Oh, I suppose if you have a match, that would give you that prize. That's right. So if there'd been a 39 there, you'd get 75,000. But there's no matches there at all. So that's how they get the 18 chances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15.
What about the things at the top?
Bonus 15, 16, 17, 18. There we are, bonus. So
Takes Dad a while to work through the scratchies, doesn't it, Matt?
try again. Bonus. Does it say bonus $10?
I don't know.
Okay. Bonus 25. No.
Have to see if Dad can do this, Matthew. May I distract you for a moment and see if you can press?
What do I have to do now?
See if you can get. Oh, I've got it. Just two fingers and one thumb worked.
Okay. Try again. Okay, so that's not working. Here we go.
See how your phone is going, Matthew? Well, it's going well.
So we've got 43, no. 29, no. 14, no. 45, no. 15, no. Okay, here we go again. Here we go, Matt. What do you reckon?
I'm going to ask him what he would like to drink in a moment.
All right. Here we go now. 30, no. 54, no. 19, no. 23, no. 1, no. Oh dear.
So the whole lot got nothing.
18.
Okay.
Whereas with the ones that are usually about $3, you usually win something, and then you keep on trying, and eventually you lose all your money. But that's there we are. You see.
Okay, Matthew. Now, what would you like to drink? Would you like some nice brewed coffee? Would you like? Would you like a mocha? Nescafe mocha? So, would you like a coffee? Or a mocha? I'm not winning here, Matthew. Or go on. Close your eyes. Here I'm whispering to Matt to try and persuade him to pretend he's sleeping like Dad, but you can see that he doesn't want to do that. There we go. There's that. Can you record it? Well, what about you? It's rather a big mess, isn't it, Matthew?
That's why we're bringing the big guys.
Yeah, that's
Big
right.
guys, this is an international emergency here. We've flown in for this one. United Nations sponsored washing up.
Oh, Dad and Matthew, the A-team.
Runners up in last year's Olympiad. They are contenders.
See there, there's something else for the dishwasher, you know? Pop it over there. I'm going to sit here and watch, Matthew. Oh, I was so tired after doing Matthew's
Down the toiletums? Perhaps? I don't know. Down the toiletum. Right, Okay, we got rid of that stuff. Oh, they're still talking up there. Sorry?
Don't put that in the dishwasher, please.
Oh, okay. I would have, but maybe not. All right. We didn't last time. So. One. Number two. Number one. Number two. One. Number two. Number one. Number one. Number two. 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 Number three. Number four. All there. That's good. Number 1. Number 2.
Even with the stick, I need to get the electric part out.
Right, I can do that. Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. Ho, 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 ho. Number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. It's looking pretty good here. Now, there is speculation that there is foreign life on Mars, but we do not know exactly what this is. So we will, with the development of quantum physics, be able to work this out. We do not know if there is life on other planets, but we do not know this for sure. What do you think, Matthew? Do you think there is life on other planets? We do not know. So the time has come now for you to activate machining here. Many people do not know how to activate Henrietta, but it is a well-known fact that it is easy to do this. Now, come close, my friend, and do this little activity. This activity is something that you should be able to do. Are you ready, my friend? Have you studied enough physics to be able to do this operation? That's very good. Okay, so we get the powder. I go now and get powder. I get powder and I show it to the man. Here is the powder, sir. Here is the powder. Now, we do not know if there is powder on Mars, but we do know that there is powder here in this kitchen, ready for you. 2 years. There we are. Now I did make a bet many years ago that no one would be able to find the powder. That we have the powder. We now have the powder here. And I turn this on here. Here we are. And now I choose the program. We choose the program here. Press that one. And now we invite this man, this learned dignitary from Villafree. Well, are you ready, sir? Villafree man. Come ready now, sir. Now, we bring this man out. We do not know. There we go. Now, bring him forward. Here is the mighty cook. The mighty cook is resting here. Now, sir, are you ready? Are you ready, sir? Come ready now. We do not know how many people have lived on the earth, but my estimation is that it would be in the trillions of billions of people. Now, sir, will you take your hand and push her, Henrietta, and get the machine and start it, sir? We do not know if he can do it, but he shall try. Go now, sir. Bring that.
Dirk?
Yes, so too early yet for Machina.
Liebken hat gefunden, die es treu und redlich meint, nun es ihr durch 1000 Küsse mag ihr all das Leben süße, sei ihr Tröster, sei ihr Freund, sei ihr tröstet, sei ihr Freund, Sei Freund. Tra-la-lera, tra-la-la-lera, tra-la-lera, tra-la-lera.
So we need the brush. The brush. Where is the brush? Here is the brush. The brush. We need that for the washing up. Oh ja, ja. Das ist richtig, mein Freund.
Ho, 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 ho.
Manual. I do manual. We do manual. All the delicate things that can't go in the dishwasher.
When all night long the chap remains, on sentries go to chase monotony. He exercises of his brains, that is, assuming that he's got any. Though never nurtured in the lap of luxury, yet I admonish you. I am an intellectual chap, and think of things that would astonish you. I often think it's comical, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, how nature always does contrive, fa-la-la-la-la, that every boy and every gal that's born into the world alive is either a little liberal or else a little conservative. Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, is either a little liberal or else a little conservative. Fa-la-la. When in that house MPs divide if they've a brain and cerebellum too, They've got to leave that brain outside and vote just as their leaders tell them to. But then the prospect of a lot of dull MPs in close proximity is a thing which no man can face with equanimity. Then let's rejoice with loud fa-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la. How nature always does contrive, fa-la-la-la-la, that every boy and every gal that's born into the world alive is either a little liberal or
Nodi Hira. Ah, yeah.
Hello.
Bye.
Very funny cat. We had to make a movie.
Here he comes.
It was time, wasn't it, Matthew? We'll make another movie.
Yes.
There we go. Let's see if I can get you into the right spot, Matthew. There we go. Good. Excellent.
On. That's right.
Got the nice music going, Matt.
Matthew's going now. The man has had his lunch. Now he goes to the next meal.
Okay.
So here we go. Slam the door. And home we go. Home we go.
Bye-bye, Matt.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.